Oops, I've done it again. Another sewing machine in a state of disrepair has managed to find its way home with me. There it is. It's a Singer 99. It has been stored for quite some considerable time. We have cobwebs here and quite a bit of dust, as well as a fair few dust bunnies. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this from underneath the foot. So I'm just going to lift that and just pull it out. And that's literally, that's just a bit of tissue paper. I'm going to just gently try the hand wheel. And as you can see, I am pushing on that a little bit. It's not moving at all, and I am not going to force it because that could cause more damage to the machine. I'm also going to take this off by just removing the spool pin so I don't lose this. I'm going to stick it back in. Time to oil. Now while I'm doing this, obviously it is slightly covered in dust. I'm trying not to touch the actual surface of the machine so I don't push any dust into the machine itself. Now when it comes to the dust, because it is quite heavily ingrained, it might have little particles of grit in it, so I don't want to wipe it too vigorously. I'm just going to start at the top and just gently wipe some of that surface dust off. And what I'm doing is I'm moving it away from the machine on both sides. I'm not pushing it into the middle of the machine. These big dust bunnies, you can just pick those up and take them off like that. And then again, it's just a carefully move some of that dust off. Now if you want to, you can put paper down to catch the dust to make clearing up a little easier. I've got a bit of old fabric underneath it which catches the dust just as easily. And I'm just giving it the barest, lightest touch as I go around. And it's already starting to look so much better. And you can tell this machine's had a hard life. It has been used. It is pot marked on the bed just there. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find out how old this particular Singer 99 is, because I'm nosy like that. If you need to know how to date your Singer sewing machine, I have a video on the channel to show you how to do that, and I'll pop a link at the top of the screen for you. Going to be a bit liberal with the oil because it doesn't look like it's had an oiling for quite some time. And what I'm going to do is anything that looks like it needs to move is going to get a bit of a dollop. I'm not particularly worried about the oil going all over the place at the moment because I'm using sewing machine oil. I particularly like this one because it's got the spout, which makes it easier to get into the difficult areas. And this is stainless lily white sewing machine oil, and it's the safest thing that you can use on these old girls in particular, because this stuff, sewing machine oil, won't damage the decals. I'll pop a link in the description box to where you can get sewing machine oil. It's an Amazon link because I'm an Amazon affiliate. It doesn't cost you anything to use the link, but it does support the channel and I appreciate it, so thanks if you do buy this oil through the link. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this machine upside down to see if there's anything blocking the underneath, and that's what's stopping this wheel from turning. We do have a fair bit of rust around the feed dog area, and that doesn't want to come off at all. So I'm going to put some oil on to see if I can release that. And most of this rust has been caused by this being stuck underneath the presser foot, and the foot was down. So that's attracted water, and the water has stayed in the presser foot area. See that on the camera, but those feed dogs are literally covered in rust right there. Okay, it's been soaking in the sewing machine oil overnight. Let's see if we can get this off.